together. Meeting is called to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Here.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Here.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Here.
Councilmember Dolan?
Here.
Councilmember Stanger?
Here.
Councilmember Quinn.
Here.
Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Approval of the journal.
I move for the approval of the journal of the meeting of March 18th, 2014.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The journal is approved. We have no bid openings this evening, so we'll move to communications.
Madam Chair, there are no tax compromises or zoning matters this evening, so we'll move to road and bridge matters. Under road and bridge matters, item number 1, 1st and 4th districts.
Receive, file, and contract in an amount not to exceed $2,330,911.17 be awarded to M&H Concrete Contractors Incorporated, the lowest responsive bidder, as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oh, all in favor? I said,
Aye.
aye.
I screwed up.
Motion carries.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Opposed. Motion carries.
Item number 2, 2nd district.
Receive, file, and contract in an amount not to exceed $1,631,876.25 be awarded to M&H Concrete Contractors, Inc., the lowest responsive bidder, as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries.
Item number 3, 3rd district.
Receive, file plans, specifications, and detailed estimate of cost be approved, and the Director of Procurement be authorized to advertise for bids pending Federal Highway Administration authorization as requested, and a copy of this report be sent to the interested parties.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 4, 5th district.
Receive, file, and a contract in an amount not to exceed $84,448.68 be awarded to Ideal Landscape Group, the lowest responsive bidder, as recommended, and a copy of this report be sent to the interested party. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries.
Item number 5, 4th district.
Receive, file, and a contract in amount not to exceed $1,034,635 be awarded to Page Construction Company, lowest responsive bidder, as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries.
Item number 6, 3rd and 6th districts.
Receive, file, and contract in an amount not to exceed $3,459,164.77 be awarded to J.M. Marshutz Construction Company and the lowest responsive bidder, as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries.
Item number 7, 6th district.
Receive, file, and the street be accepted for maintenance as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Moving on to other communications, item number 1.
Receive and file same motion through item number 3, and that will be the order.
Item number 4.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 5, and that will be the order.
Item number 6, 4th district.
Same motion.
So ordered.
Item number 7, 4th district.
See, file, and refer to the county councilor for review and recommendation.
So ordered.
Item number 8, 5th district.
Receive and file.
So ordered.
Item number 9, 5th, 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 6th districts.
Receive and file.
So ordered.
Item number 10, 6th district.
Receive and file, same motion for item number 11.
So ordered.
Item number 12, 2nd, 3rd, and 7th districts.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and that will be the order.
Item number 13, First District.
Same motion through item number 14, and that will be the order.
Item number 15, Sixth District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 16, Fifth District.
Same motion.
So ordered.
Item number 17.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 18, and that will be the order.
Item number 19, Fifth District.
Same motion.
And for- and to-
And same for item number 20 also.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Item number 21, Seventh District.
Receive, file, county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 22, Sixth District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 23, First District.
Same motion, and that will be the order.
Item number 24, First District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and a copy of this report be sent to the city of Overland, and that will be the order.
Item number 25, Sixth District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 26, Fourth District.
Receive, file, and the matter be held on the tables.
So ordered.
Item number 27, Sixth District.
Receive, file, and the change of owner be approved as requested.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 28, Fourth District.
Receive and file.
So ordered. Please read the add-ons.
Item number 1, First District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 2, and that will be the order.
Item number 3, Sixth District.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered. County Executive, do we have?
Madam Chair, no report.
There are no reports of special committees this evening, so we'll move to the public forum. We have
9 speakers.
She's got to get to her.
oh, forgot, okay, 9 speakers. Jen, you can carry on.
First speaker this evening will be Ed Ryan. And you'll have 3 minutes.
Please keep your comments to 3 minutes.
Thank you. My name is Edmund Ryan. I'm a licensed engineer in the state of Missouri. These comments are regarding the Tesson Ferry Library and the library board and our failure to be able to communicate with them. I'm obviously not covering all this material, but I have attachments that refer to some of my quick little notes. Attachment 1 is an article from the Call, September 2012, prior to Proposition L vote. Charles Pace says a new Tesson location will be selected, but has not been selected, but the opportunity for the community input will be given to the community. Attachment number 2, voters approve Prop L, and this is off their webpage. Board of Directors will consider the project. Input from community will also play an important role in the process. Didn't happen. Attachment number 3 is an article from the Call, March of this year, and references items out of the before and after 2012. Leading up to 2012, tax increase, Executive Director Pace says, public meetings will be held throughout the site selection process so the library patrons could give input and learn about the designs. Didn't happen. After the election, in contrast to Executive Director's promise, taxpayers' participation, first time most residents, library users, local elected officials heard of the news site was July of 2013, when the library filed for permits for the Gravois music site. My summation regarding communications, prior to Prop L vote, the library's attitude was, don't worry, we will have meetings to discuss all aspects of the site selection process and hear from the taxpayer. After Prop L approved, library's attitude changed. We got the money, we don't need to listen. Attachment number 4 is a rather long document, comes from the site selection for the board, with 4 columns, rather dramatic. Only one column has a total. The other 3 columns show 0. I mean, they show the property value, but they don't show anything else. The Music Gravois site is by far the most expensive site. St. Louis County Library refused to release the site criteria, and this is one thing I'm requesting of Mr. Dooley for consideration. A very important document that is considered not public is the site criteria. What are we looking for in a new library? The site is important. No matter what we've done, we cannot get this by the Sunshine Law. They continue to say it is not a public information. Attachment number 5, letter I wrote to the president of the library board, and it spells out specifically, column by column, what is wrong with each column. Information just is not provided. They say demos required. What's the cost of the demo? So as an engineer, I have to put in some values, and I still come at the bottom line, water retention, things like this. I still come up with Music and Gravois is the most expensive site. But somehow they manage to
3
get
minutes,
you
Madam Chair.
gentlemen, I'm running out of time?
And just wrap your
Okay.
comments up there.
They managed to get the board to pay $750,000 for road work. That price should also be, it's the taxpayer who's paying that through the county. That should be on their bottom line. So I appreciate the opportunity to having spoke to you. Communications is very important to all of us. We appreciate when we hear what's going on in the county business. Sometimes the taxpayer really has a hard time here in this particular case. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Paul Stackel.
Thank you, Mr. Dooley, for letting me be here and the rest of the representatives. My name's Paul Stackel. I'm a resident of South County, Concord Village area. I do not reside in Green Park. I'm here to speak, excuse me, time to take my medicine. Talk to you about the Tesson Ferry Library. First, I would like to begin with a prayer asking our Lord, may everything we do begin with your inspiration and continue with our help, so that all our prayers and works may begin in you and you be resolved in any way that is most fair to the citizens of South County. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. I've done some research on a few schools in the South County District. I also checked Music Road from the new location to the library, from the new library to Highway 21. This road and the children will be used, this road that the children will use has no transportation or will prefer to walk or ride their bike to the library. First, coming from Gravois to Music, there are 10 exits on one side of the street into Music, and on the west side, there's 12 exits. On the east side, and the distance is approximately 1.5 miles long. There are sidewalks on the west side only for 4 side streets and approximately 60 feet of sidewalks on the east side, further down the way. Where there's no sidewalks, there's only a shoulder of 1 foot by 4 foot on either side, depending on where you are. That's not very safe, and there's a good chance of getting hit by oncoming traffic. The presence of Dressel School brings more traffic, including buses. And if the school rebuilds, there's a potential for additional construction traffic. New proposed location for the library is very dangerous. There is presently 24 schools in the area that's served by this present library, and at present, all the schools within a 5-mile radius, there's approximately 11,490 students registered, some within walking distance and the remainder need transportation. The Lindbergh School District presently has 5 elementary, 2 middle, and 1 high school that all are served by the current library. This current site is the most central location and is the safest site. The property available behind it is for purchase. At the current location, a new constructed library could be built right there in its space, and the current library could be demolished and the area used for a parking lot. I can't understand how the decision was made to go to the expense to purchase and build a new location without consideration for misuse of taxpayers' money. The letter I received from the library board, they say they're sorry for the injustice to the children of Green Park. I don't know where that came from because I'm not in Green Park. In my comments, I get a few extra seconds because they cut me short at the library. I'm looking for a
We need
I'm
you to wrap
looking
your
at the total
comments up.
picture of 5 miles surrounding the current location, not only as Green Park community. I would like the Sunshine Amendment to add to Proposition L that states that within 5 years, the additional taxes for the library will no longer be taxed by the South County people. Voting citizens have a right to be thoroughly informed regarding the decision-making process and the direction that was going to be taken in the issue that came to the ballot and approved through the library. I ask that, along with what I presented is not presented, to stop this project and go back to the drawing board, asking the people of South County, Green Park, and the schools in the area that are not aware of what's going on in the misuse of funds. Please note.
I do need you to wrap up, thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Tom, and I can't read the last name. It's, Fallon?
Shaw?
Shaw? Tom Shaw Senior?
We're waiting for our principals to show up and speak first. Let me see where they are. Not here, they came in from out of town. And, huh?
I have not seen it.
Okay, that makes it even worse, he hasn't seen it either. He's got better eyesight than I do.
We'll go back,
Can I
come back.
step
We can-
down the line?
Yeah,
Next-
we do that, Jan.
I'm sorry. Next speaker, Andrew Ramist.
You're supposed to take
Yeah.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
you just need to bring those to me. Okay. Madam Chair, if I may, ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything you want to submit to the council members, please bring it to me, and I will make sure that they get it. Thank you.
I'm Andrew Ramist. I'm a licensed architect here in Missouri. I'm here to speak about the Lewis and Clark Library and the plans to demolish the existing building and build another library on the same site. I believe that this would be a tragedy. One, because the building is a historic structure. Another is because the approach that's being taken is wasteful of the taxpayers' money. New construction is estimated at $325 a square foot, and the new building is to be 20,000 square feet, resulting in a price of $6.5 million. If we took the existing library, which is 16,000 square feet, renovated it at $150 per square foot, that would be $2.4 million. We can add a 4,000 square foot addition, that would be $1.3 million. We would save $2.8 million. That money potentially could be used for programs to connect the library to local schools, local churches, other community groups. We've brought these issues to the attention of the library board and have not gotten any satisfaction or even response that is reasonable. Essentially, they are just going ahead with the plans the way that they have been developed. I believe that the approach they are taking is undemocratic and is forcing through an agenda that the people in the community are not aware of and not in agreement with. I would request that you consider replacing the library board president, Lynn Beckwith. He has been extremely difficult for us to communicate with and does not seem to be able to listen or take any interest in comments from the public. And I find that to be distressing. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Tony Grasso.
Good evening. My name's Tony Grasso. I guess my dad graduated from high school. I have an advanced law degree from one of the top 20 law schools in the country, and it's located right here in St. Louis County. I say that because I will never be as smart as my dad, so I have to look in a different direction. The cost to county taxpayers for judgments set aside from the county's self-insurance fund, it has to be twice the judgment amount. Think about that. Examples, the trash hauler case, and I don't know if this applies to the heritage value condemnation case. Number two, there's no need for a special taxing district, this was in the paper the other day, to increase the salaries of our county's underpaid police officers. Got their attention in the back of the room. Why? Because the 50-year tax scam of the super rich is going to end. My dad bought 80 acres of property in 1960. I leased it to you in 1993. Mr. Westphal and I signed the lease. When the lease was terminated, we sold the property. Almost $10 million. Real estate tax, $396.11. The library property that my friends from McDonald's, the coffee drinking crowd in the morning. Sales price, $2.9 million. Real estate tax, $16. Then we're going to collect the back taxes on these misclassified agricultural properties. I invited you to look at new item 12 of the Grasso County Park lease. Secondly, I've developed a theory of retroactive taxation that is compatible with the Missouri Constitution. I did that while I was incarcerated on a 30-day sentence in the county jail. I'm suing you for that experience. See you in court Thursday afternoon. Thank you.
Next speaker is Tom Deal.
My name's Tom Deal. I live in Oakville. I want to thank you all for taking the opportunity and letting me speak today. As you know, I'm part of a group of concerned residents in South County and Sierra Club members that have been coming to speak before the County Council for the last year. Together, we represent over 10,000 members and supporters in St. Louis County. Over the past year, we've been voicing our concerns regarding Ameren's Merrimack coal plant and the impact that has on our community. We brought more than 2,500 petitions and handwritten letters from voting constituents and local community leaders. In response, County Executive Dooley and Councilman Stenger took it upon themselves to write to the Department of Natural Resources and the EPA, and for that we are very grateful. Today we are here to urge you as a county council to take further action and to not stop until we have justice and we know that our community is protected. Since we spoke to you last, there have been 2 major coal ash slurry spills in West Virginia and North Carolina. In North Carolina, an ash pond, which had been closed for nearly 2 years, spilled 82,000 tons of coal ash waste into the Dan River. The Post-Dispatch editorial I cited has more details on that. Now the state of North Carolina is itself under investigation for their role in ignoring the problems and not regulating those facilities. Just in the last month, a coal ash resolution in the Missouri State House proposed by St. Louis County's own Jeannie Kirkton had a hearing. The same resolution that was proposed for the last 3 years and had never seen the light of day. This underscores that North Carolina was a wake-up call for the entire country, the state of Missouri, especially, and public sentiment is changing. This incident validates our concerns and underscores the need for concrete action. We cannot wait for the state or the federal agencies, and we cannot continue to let money and corporate interests control our policies and politics. We need you all to be our heroes and to work together to take concrete steps to reduce the risk from Ameren's coal plant and coal ash ponds before it's too late. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Carol Hamilton.
I'm coming before you. I am the alderwoman in Green Park, but I'm not coming before you as the alderwoman in Green Park. I'm coming before you as a concerned citizen, and we're asking you for your help, please. The only thing that's constant is change. When the people of South County voted yes on Proposition L, they were already ready for a change. Upgrading Tesson Ferry Library or building a new facility on that current location was what they thought that they were voting for. The vague description on Proposition L left the door open to be interpreted in a direction that was unfavorable for the loyal library goers in South County who have enjoyed the convenience of that current location for many, many years. The library board, reluctant to hear us speak, and that's an understatement, considers this a done deal. It's not a done deal. This new location somehow slipped by everyone. We were uninformed and we were misinformed. Number one, the decision was based on existing sinkholes on the current site that do not exist. Number two, the decision was based on not enough land. Wrong again. Mr. Emenegger had told me his property next door was offered for that project, and the library board's counsel, Collier, told Mr. Emenegger, no thank you, you're on a sinkhole, we're not interested. The most powerful point given by the library board and of course the architect was the wall of windows to view Grant's farm in the proposed location, failing to mention the cost to widen Music Road. I find it difficult that millions of tax dollars are being spent on the proposed location to look at the buffalo. I can slowly drive down Gravois Road and I can steal a glance if I want to see a buffalo. I can ride the choo-choo train at Grant's farm if I want to see a buffalo. I guess at the end of the day, you can say everyone that voted for Proposition L got buffaloed. We are asking you, please, to stop that library from being built at Music in Gravois. It was a bad idea. I don't know how it got that far, but it's in your hands, please, to stop it. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next speaker is Milton Rudy, and Mr. Rudy will be followed by Mr. Shaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for letting me present here this afternoon. My name is Milton Rudy. I'm a retired person and taxpayer in South County who has used the Tesson Ferry Library since I was a kid. I'm both confused and upset over the price that the library board paid for the land at Gravois and Music Road. This piece of land was originally purchased for approximately $94,000 an acre in 2012. Core Yezu Academy purchased 16 adjacent acres for $38,000 an acre. And then the library board purchased 4.3 acres for $675,000 an acre. How do you justify this use of my tax dollars? Additionally, if you've researched the future of libraries in the light of evolution of technology, you know that space requirements are going to decrease in the near future unless, of course, you intend to expand the concept and meaning of what it means to be a library. I've attached a article regarding the future of libraries, and a lot of it reads like a building in search of tenants or a mission. It says to experiment with creative spaces for the future role of the library that can define itself, such as theater, drama, practice rooms, imagination rooms, video studios, recording studios, arts, and on and on. It says, writing the definitive history of modern libraries is a work in process. Oh, that's true. So, if the latter is the case, then I do not support repurposing with my tax dollars as you try and define a use for a new $20 million monument. Please do not ignore the fact that information is becoming ubiquitous and needs not be confined to a library building. If you truly desire to make information easily available to all county citizens, then why not buy everybody a $500 laptop computer, and that would cost only $500,000 to accomplish that mission. With that in mind, it seems to me that the current Tesson Ferry Library is sufficient and can be upgraded adequately to accommodate all future requirements for physical space and technology well into the 21st century. That building is not dilapidated, and the contiguous properties are available for demolition and conversion to additional parking space at a fraction of the cost of a new location and building. Now, just like the HUD project in Oakville that purchased an $80,000 lot for $575,000, built it on top of existing sinkholes when we told them there was there, and provided only 37 parking spaces for upwards of 96 residents, and never notified the citizens of the project prior to approving it.
That's 3 minutes, Madam Chair.
Thank you. You and the county should stop ignoring the desires of its citizens, and please stop abusing the tax base. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Tom Shaw Sr.
My people have shown up here, and I'm turning it over to them. This is Mr. Dave Thorman from Kansas City, who has a tremendous program for the west end of St. Louis County, which is the geographical center of the area running from 270 to St. Charles.
That's good.
My name is Dave Thorman. I'm with Game On Sports. I'm here representing GSI. We're here in support of the proposal for infrastructure support for the two existing complexes, Lou Hughes and Scott Gallagher. We believe that this proposal will help, and Chesterfield, proposed multi-sport complex. We believe this proposal will help bring up to 50,000 additional room nights a year to St. Louis County. GSI last year booked 36,000 hotel room nights for its tournaments at the Overland Park complex. This market is twice as many participants and 300 miles closer to the largest markets in Midwestern soccer. So we ask for your support for this proposal.
Dave, I got a question. Kansas City, isn't it one complex?
There is 3 complexes in Kansas City. There is
No, the one we're talking about,
yeah, Overland Park,
Yeah.
the soccer complex, yes.
yeah. So how you gonna, so if you got teams coming in from Iowa, Illinois, and I've been working on this project for almost 4 years now, and I know a lot of these have kind of stole some of the ideas that I came up with and trying to shoot your own idea. I've talked with you before, Dave,
Sure.
about how you can't support two complexes at one time, the area won't support it. So you got a family that comes in, and they're playing at Creve Coeur, one car, 2 different age group kids. How are they gonna go back and forth from Chesterfield? A destination place is one place where you go to, you park, the kids play, and now you're gonna have families coming from out of town that are gonna, with one car, are gonna have one child playing in Creve Coeur and another one playing in Chesterfield. How is that a destination?
Well, Mike, let me point out that the last tournament that GSI operated or held in Kansas City was 470 teams. You can't accommodate 470 teams in one complex. We used 27 fields for that tournament. 12 of them were at Overland Park, 20 of them are whatever the balance is. It was at the Heritage Park, which is the existing grass fields in Johnson County. Lone Elm has 8 fields as well. So oftentimes, we overflow to other facilities. What this allows for is artificial surface fields that can reliably host tournaments. Right now, you guys, if you get a rain, your tournaments are canceled. 3 out of the last 5 years, I think Don Popovich will tell you, they've canceled their tournaments, lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Teams won't come here because they can't reliably know that they're going to play. In Overland Park, you know you're going to play. And if we build 8 fields at Chesterfield, which we're proposing to do, we're putting up our $8 million along with an investment from the city of their land.
So your company's putting up $8 million?
We will take on debt service of $8 million.
Debt service.
Yes,
But who's putting up the money up front?
Bob Byrne is putting up
You
the
know
money.
what? I'm gonna stop you here. Were you finished with your comments
No,
when you were talking?
no.
Because did you need to finish
I thought
something?
you had
Well,
wrapped
no,
up.
I just wanted to address the issue of multiple fields.
But-
Generally, if we build 8 fields in Chesterfield.
No, you were making comments during the public session. Did you need to finish that? Were
No,
you
I'm done.
finished?
I'm done with
That's what I'm
those.
asking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
If we build 8 fields in Chesterfield, there are 4 fields now, I believe, at the Blue Fuse Complex that are artificial surfaced, and Gallagher has 2 fields at Creve Coeur Park. So that makes 14 fields. That is significantly more fields than you have now. It's a first step, and Mike, I think you and I discussed this. We believe there'll be more fields needed. If you talk to Mike LaPlante, the manager of the Overland Park Complex, he'll tell you that if they built 10 fields today, more than they have now, they could fill them. This is a first step, an investment in the future of St. Louis soccer. This is the first step to getting multiple complexes here. I know about your complex, with your proposal, Creve Coeur Park. I think in the future, that could be a good second facility. We've said that, we support that. We support Don Popovic and those guys building 4 more fields which they're willing to invest with their money, in building those fields. So if Gallagher builds more fields, we want more fields. The rising tide raises all ships.
Well, you know, public's putting up the money, okay? We had, Gary Earls was at the meeting, County Executive Dooley was at the meeting. We had a private partner putting up about $6 million of their own money, not taxpayers' money, and I was told we didn't have the funds. And all of a sudden, we've come up with $4 million. We could have had $6 million of private, and I had 2 other contractors involved in this
For
Creve
which
Coeur-
proposal was
the
that?
Creve Coeur proposal. That's a $10 million swing all of a sudden. We could have had 6 already of private partnership with St. Louis County, putting up money, and now we're doling out $4 million for 2 different.
I'm not familiar with that proposal.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Which
You know
proposal
what, we
is
need to
that?
move on with the public comments, I think.
Mike,
We had a
that's-
pri- we had a
you're talking
private-county
about-
partnership.
Are you talking about your?
Excuse me,
And all of a
we
sudden, we
need to
got
move
$4
on.
million.
Mike, you all can talk about that, you can have a meeting yourself.
Okay,
This
I'm
is
glad
public
to-
comments,
I'll
let's
be
move
glad to have
on.
that.
Yeah, do that.
This project, we're asking you to support this project because it gives $2 million to Chesterfield for infrastructure support for in support of our complex. It gives $1 million to the Blue Fuse Club for infrastructure support on St. Louis-owned land, and it gives $1 million to Scott Gallagher for infrastructure support on county-owned land. We will invest $8 million, or take on $8 million in debt service, along with the city that's putting up about $12 million worth of land on a long-term lease. And we will privately build a clubhouse and other things along with that. We have a hotel group committed to coming and bringing a 125-room Marriott hotel on a pad site, along with our project. So your own study, the HVS study, said that Chesterfield was centrally located, and that the facility should be operated by a third party not tied to the 2 clubs. That's what we're doing in
The
Chesterfield.
study was done for the Creve Coeur project, not, you stole the study and put Chesterfield on it. The study was
Mike, to
done
be
for the
fair-
Creve Coeur project.
To be fair, I
just
read
telling
the
you.
What,
study.
you
All I
two,
did
you
was
two
read
can
the
talk
study.
about it later. The comments, public comments are
telling you.
over.
Okay. We read the study. I'm
This
reporting what it
concludes
said.
the public comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, can I ask one question about the $4 million? Where is that coming from for the county's funds? Do you know, County Executive Dooley?
Yes, that would come from us.
I know,
What
but
it-
like, what
the issue is
what
this.
fund?
It's
How-
two
what
issues,
fund
two
is
issues.
gonna pay for
We
it?
can bond that over
From
15.
general, will it be secured by general revenue?
It'd be enough money made on the process to secure it. The problem with the one that Mike is talking about, it's about $30 million. We have a lot more exposure.
No, we gave you the numbers, Charlie. It was
Mike, it's not true.
12.6 million.
Mike, you're confused.
Charlie?
We're
I'm not
moving
confused.
on, we're moving
No, you're
on.
wrong. I gave you the sheet
Mike,
with the numbers on
Mike,
it.
I'm
we're
not gonna talk about
done,
it
we're
anymore.
done.
We're done with that.
Okay, that concludes the public forum. We're moving on to introduction of bills.
Bill number 53, introduced by Councilmember Erby, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute 6 contracts for external review of proposals made to the Children's Service Fund related to the Discovery Initiative funding cycle. Bill number 54, introduced by Councilmember Erby, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with the Novak Consulting Group Incorporated for updating the strategic plan of the Children's Service Fund. Madam Chair, may I, ladies and gentlemen, could you please be quiet as you exit the chamber?
And yes, the council too.
Bill number 55, introduced by Councilmember Erby, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with Trans-Tria LLC for assisting the Department of Health with development of a comprehensive community health improvement evaluation plan. Bill number 56, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance providing for a boundary adjustment between the city of Florissant and St. Louis County and authorizing certain actions to be taken with regard to such adjustment. Bill number 57, introduced by Councilmember Stanger, an ordinance amending ordinance number 20,938 is amended by repealing and reenacting Section 3 pertaining to PC 22-02 Telegraph Acquisitions, LLC. Bill number 58, introduced by Councilmember Stanger, an ordinance amending ordinance number 21,784 is amended by repealing and reenacting Section 2 pertaining to PC 107-04, Richard P. Proctor, trustee et al. Bill number 59, introduced by Councilmember Stanger, an ordinance amending ordinance number 11,072 is amended by repealing and reenacting Section 2 pertaining to PC 31-83, Ronnie's Enterprises Incorporated. Madam Chair, that is all the bills.
Thank you. Perfection of bills.
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
So ordered.
Bill number 46, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of bill number 46.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 46 is perfected.
Bill number 47, introduced by Councilmember Quinn.
I'd like to take it up. I move perfection of bill number 47.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 47 is perfected.
Bill number 48, introduced by Councilmembers Dolan for O'Meara, Stanger, and Quinn.
I'd like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 48.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'm sorry. Bill number 48 is perfected.
Bill number 49, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
Bill number 49, I move for perfection of bill number 49.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 49 is perfected.
Bill number 50, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of bill number 50.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 50 is perfected.
Bill number 51, introduced by Councilmember Stanger.
I move for perfection of bill number 51.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 51 is perfected.
Bill number 52, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 52.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 52 is perfected. Final passage of bills.
Bill number 330, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
Bill number 330 is held, and that will be the order.
Bill number 11, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for final passage, bill number 11.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby,
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett, Councilmember Wassinger,
This is not the rental.
It's not?
No.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara,
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan,
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger,
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 11, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 11 is finally passed.
Bill number 15, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I take it up, move for final passage, bill number 15.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Excuse me, aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 15, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 15 is finally passed.
Bill number 42, introduced by Councilmember Stanger.
I move for final passage of bill number 42.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 42, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 42 is finally passed.
Bill number 43, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for final passage of bill number 43.
Second.
Roll call. Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 43, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 43 is finally passed.
Bill number 44, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for final passage of bill number 44.
Second.
Roll call. Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 44, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 44 is finally passed.
Bill number 45, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for final passage of bill number 45.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on bill number 45, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Bill number 45 is finally passed.
Under resolutions, Madam Chair, we have 4 this evening. Resolution number 1, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara. Resolution.
This time I move for adoption of their honorary resolutions, adoption of resolution 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
Roll call. And Madam Chair, I'm sorry, but if I may say, the resolution number 3 is also co-sponsored by Councilmembers Dolan and Stanger.
Okay, thank you.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on resolutions numbers 1 through 3, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Resolutions number 1, 2, and 3 are adopted.
Resolution number 4, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
Number 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I move for adoption of resolution number 4.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye. I said aye.
I'm sorry. Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on resolution number 4, there are 6 ayes and 1 absent.
Resolution number 4 is adopted.
Moving on.
That resolution is for Incarnate Word Academy, winning for the 2nd year in a row, the ladies. And they're in the 1st district. Just thought I'd mention that.
State basketball championship.
Right. Okay.
Madam Chair, moving on to unfinished business, we have item number 1, 4th District.
Hold on the order of business.
So ordered.
Item number 2, 4th District.
Hold, please.
So ordered.
Item number 3, all districts.
Hold, and that will be the order.
Item number 4.
The appointment of Ms. Laurie L. Is that an L? Westfall to the Board of Police Commissioners be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Madam Chair, can I make one comment?
Sure.
Not soccer related.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My office, I represent the Lewis and Clark Library in the 4th District. Nobody has contacted my office regarding any matters with Lewis and Clark, so I'm in the dark also about what's going on too. So please keep me informed, and I will get some information myself, so.
Is that Lewis and Clark your district?
Yes.
When we redistrict, I thought,
We're right on the border,
Down the border.
because Bell Fountain comes right by
it's not my
there.
district?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Well, maybe it is now.
It is,
Okay, I don't know.
yeah, I think so.
Well,
But-
Chambers, I'm on this side of Chambers, and it's just like, oh, you know what?
That's my
My
district.
apologies.
Yeah, it's my district now.
Yeah,
And I have not been contacted either, so he's partially.
one block away.
Partially right.
One block away.
And I just want to say, before we close, do we have any orders?
No, ma'am, we have 2 orders under new business.
Okay. I apologize for not being able to read tonight. I had a laser procedure today, and that's why I had the sunglasses on for a minute, but I thought it was rude, so I took them off because the lights were bothering me, but that's why I'm a little bit off tonight, so I apologize. Okay.
And we have 2 prepared orders this evening, Madam Chair, under new business.
I move for adoption of orders 1 and 2.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Orders number 1 and 2 are adopted.
Move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting is adjourned.